Hello, I'm Cara, and this is part of my short home practice playlist. So I get a lot of students asking, oh, I want to do some yoga at home, I don't know where to start, or I don't have much time. So these are short videos that are simple, some more challenging than others, but all easy to follow with lots of cues. You know, sometimes when we're practicing at home, like, oh, I'm not sure if I'm doing it right, can't quite see the camera when you're twisting in different positions. So lots of really simple flows that you can fit into your day, any time of day. You don't have to do yoga at a particular time, but some of the flows are more suitable for morning practice, some during the day, some in the evening, but it depends how you feel as to which ones you might choose. This today is a seated sequence, and it doesn't even matter if you don't have anything at home, any equipment. We're not going to use any equipment. We don't even have a yoga mat, so you can just get a comfortable seat on a cushion or blanket or rug, a nice comfy carpet. So wherever you feel comfortable, if possible, clear a bit of space around you so you're not distracted with any clutter. But so long as you feel comfortable, we're going to just do a short practice now, all seated, and hopefully you'll feel good at the end of it. So find a comfy seat. If cross-legged isn't comfy, then that's fine, take the legs out in front. If you need a little bit of extra help, if you're quite tight in your hips and struggling to sit up tall and your knees are up here and just coming to a seat doesn't feel comfy, and get a cushion, or you can roll your blanket, or even just another bit of clothing that you can sit yourself on. Raise up the back of the pelvis to help let the knees draw down to the floor and open up a little bit more space around your hips. Bring your hands either into your lap, one hand cupped into the other, or you can rest the back of the wrists onto the knees. Soft curve of your palms facing upwards. Broaden across the collarbones, shoulder blades drawing in and down the back. So you already start to feel a bit of stretch across the chest. As all of us, especially if you just got out of bed or been at a desk or in your car driving, we get this little sort of bit of rounding, closing off through the heart space and through that top line. So broadening across by squeezing gently, shoulder blades in and down. A little bit more space here. Gentle awareness of your abdomen, so you can draw in and up through the center. Find a little bit more length to your spine. And your head just balancing on top. We aim to keep our chin parallel with the floor, so the head isn't protruding forwards. Just balancing on top of our spine there. So for most of us, we'll need to draw the chin a little bit towards the throat, pushing the back of the head back in line with our tailbone. And feel that length then up through the back of the neck, creating a little bit more space for fluid to move up into the brain, the blood's taking oxygen up into your brain, making you feel a little bit more aware, a little bit more awake. So we'll close the eyes to get rid of any external distractions. So don't panic here. I'm not going to be doing anything visual for you needing to open your eyes for. Become aware of your breathing, so maintaining that posture you've established, but taking your attention now to your breath as it comes in and out through your nose. And to start, you don't have to change it, just observing your natural flow of breath. If you suddenly feel a little bit breathless, sometimes just bringing attention there, you can suddenly realise how shallow the breath is. And take a few yawns, a little sigh, out through the mouth, wiggle the jaw around, allow your jaw to settle, the muscles in your face to relax. And then bringing focus again to the breath coming in and out through your nose, gentle flow of inhale and exhale. So just by bringing awareness to our breath, Hopefully we can steady it, find a steady rhythm. If you notice that your inhale and exhale a little bit uneven, focus a little bit more on the shorter portion of your breath. See if you can lengthen it a little to even the breath out. And if the breath is already feeling quite steady, quite relaxed, you can start to lengthen each inhale and exhale, each one just a little bit longer, a little bit deeper than the one before, so that it still feels effortless to breathe, not struggling to find that deeper breath. Opening the eyes, and the next breath in, bringing the arms up. You can gently gaze towards your thumbs. Try not to overextend the neck, so it's just the eyes that are lifting up towards the thumbs. And then turn the palms down to the floor, so bring the arms down, chin gently drawing in towards the chest. Feel a stretch down the back of your neck. And again, turning the palms up, breathing in, lengthening through the sides of the waist. Breathing out as you press the arms down, you feel the shoulders moving down away from the ears, just the head that's dropping down, so the stretch into the back of the neck without losing that posture through the rest of your spine. And again, breathing in some fresh energy into the body. Breathing out, still feel the length up through the torso, but grounding down through your sit bones. Releasing of tension through the shoulders. We'll do this one more time. Breathing in. And breathing out. Keeping the fingertips on the floor, lift the gaze. And reach just your right arm up this time as you inhale. Exhale. Over to the side, left hand can move a little bit further away, softening through the shoulders, so you've still got that length through the neck, still grounding through your sit bones. You might want to push a little bit more into that right sit bone so you can feel the stretch all the way down that right side of your body. Some of you may be much further into the stretch. You don't have to always work right at your end range, as long as you're feeling some sensation there, opening up some space. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale here. We'll do the other side. Left arm reaching up. Walk the right fingertips away. Elbows soft, shoulders soft. Pushing down through that left sit bone to feel the stretch down the side of the body. And your breath is your clue as to whether you're in the right place. If you're struggling to breathe, you know you've taken it a little bit too far. You need to come out of the pose. And the next breath in, come back up to center. So if you are sat in a cross-legged position, just switch the fold of your legs. If your legs are extended, then you can keep them where they are. We'll take a gentle twist, bringing the left fingertips behind you. You don't have it right behind you, but just supporting onto the floor. Right hand coming over to your left knee, twisting around the center line. So if you imagine a line from the floor going up through your pelvis, your spine out through the top of your head, and wrapping around that line rather than kind of coming off or leaning back to try and get into a deeper twist. Even if your twist is just here, might be a little further, for some of you a little bit further around, it doesn't matter. We're massaging into the spine, those discs get a nice little massage between the vertebrae here, also into your abdominal organs, so get a little wringing out or detox, and of course muscles around your back and abdomen, getting a little massage also. Take one more breath here. On your next breath in, returning to the center, and exhale all the way around to the other side. So start where it feels fairly comfortable. Keep the shoulders down, then lift up through the centre. You feel safe and secure in the pose, that your breath is steady, and then maybe see if you can take it a little bit deeper, but only if the breath remains the same. As soon as you notice breath get a little shallow, that's the signal that you've gone a little too far. Take one more breath here. On your next breath in, returning to the centre. Take your feet a little bit further away from you. Flex at the ankles, spread the toes, nice and active through the feet and legs, and hands softly cupping onto the knees. Rock to the front of your sit bones, draw shoulders down, lift the chest, open the throat a little and arch through your back. As you exhale, rock to the back of your sit bones, pull the belly in, round into the back, chin towards the chest. So the inhale coming forwards, extending the spine, and exhale, back rounding into the back. Inhale to extend, and exhale, flexing through the spine. We'll do this one more time, breathing in and breathing out. Coming back to neutral position, taking one leg out to the side and the other foot coming in. So again, if you've got a little bit of discomfort around knee or hip, you might want to grab a cushion or roll your blanket up, a bit of extra clothing that you might have that you can pop under your knee. And if this doesn't feel comfortable to fully straighten this leg, again, you can pop something under the knee there and have a little bend, especially if hamstrings are a bit tight. So we'll come back to our side stretch, active through the foot, so flexing the toes towards you, bringing the arm just inside the leg, so it doesn't have to be right at the end, it might just be here. Again, you can rest it onto the inside of the leg to the floor, or if you've got a little blanket or cushion you want to bring under the elbow for support, that's fine. Rotate the chest towards your bent leg, and then lifting that arm up and over into that side stretch that we did just a moment ago. If the neck feels comfortable, you can look up to your fingertips. If you're a bit tight around neck and shoulders and you're kind of straining to lift the eyes, it feels uncomfortable, then look down towards your straight leg and draw the chin in towards the chest. Maybe even bend this top arm and draw the arm away from you so you feel that shoulder blade moving down the back. So either here or here. We're taking one more breath. And bringing this top arm down towards the floor. This bottom arm comes to the outside of your leg, so you're twisting towards your straight leg now. You can walk the hands a little bit further forward and just softly bowing towards the leg. A little bit of engagement into the belly to support your back. Be a sort of natural curve through the middle upper back, but we're not forcing to try and get a head down. I mean, some of you might be much lower, some of you might be much higher. It doesn't matter. You want to respect your body. And this is, as I said at the beginning, just a short practice that you can just do at home. It's really simple. So we don't want to cause ourselves an injury. Inhale, coming back to centre. We'll take a gentle twist, just as we did before, around to the opposite side. Coming back to centre, switching the legs over. So we do exactly the same on the other side. Active through the foot, adjusting any sort of cushioning that you might be using. Bring the arm inside, slight rotation towards your bent leg. And coming into that side stretch, it might be comfortable to keep the length to the back of the neck, gaze up towards the fingertips, or to gaze down, maybe taking that little extra chest opener by drawing top arm away, shoulder down the back. Feel that stretch into the chest, you feel a little bit tight there. Or staying here. If it feels comfortable around this top neck and shoulder, you might want to reach over a little bit more, get a little bit more stretch up into the armpit. So just see, it will feel different times, different practices. You could do this again tomorrow and take a different option. So it's always good to listen to your body, see what it's telling you. Your breath, always your guide. So we'll bring that top arm down now, switching the bottom arm to the outside of the leg. Move engagement into the belly to support your back as you fold. Again, one day might be down here, head onto your leg. It might just be up here. It doesn't mean we've regressed if we body's doing something different next day. It could be all sorts of things. It might depend on the activities you've been up to, it might depend on how you slept, but also our emotional being, mental well-being, energy, how we're feeling, whether we're a bit tired. So all these things come into play, they're all interconnected. So our practice will be changing always, depending what else is going on in our life. So as you inhale, coming back up, and we'll take that little counter twist on the exhale. And back to centre. Come back to a cross-legged position. We'll bring the hands behind you, lift the chest up towards the sky, open the throat, push the knees towards the floor. And for some of you that do want to go a little bit deeper, that feel you can lift those hips up. If your knees are on the floor, you can lift the hips up and have a little extra stretch. Otherwise it's fine just to be here, opening up through the front body. And releasing back down, bringing the hands in front of you and bowing down to the floor. And again, some of you, head will rest down onto the floor in front of you. You may want to create a little tower or mashed potato tower with your hands. Or if you're higher up, neck probably feels okay to have the head unsupported. Just bowing towards the floor here. Try not to struggle through the arms. Stay nice and relaxed through the shoulders. And carefully bringing yourself back up to centre. Bringing the hands again either into your lap or onto the back of the knees. Close your eyes. Bring your attention back to your breathing, that slow, steady breath in and out through your nose. Hopefully energy moving a little more fluidly up and down through your spine, just with those few simple stretches. Bringing the palms together into Anjali Mudra, into your heart center. Namaste. Thank you. So if you enjoyed that, again, it's really simple. You can do it all again, repeat it over and over. There's plenty more short, simple practices on my channel that you can use to help guide you with your home practice. And home practice never as good as going to a live teacher, but can support you when you can't always get to class. You haven't got an hour to roll your mat out, but just 10-15 minutes here and there, that little and often you can fit into your day.